The model fort is built on the site of the actual Fort Augusta. The original fort was built in 1756, and it lasted for about 25 years and fell into disuse and was demolished. And in 1939, the federal government, through the WPA, built a scale model of the original Fort Augusta, and that was built right in front of the Hunter House, where we are talking today. And when the little fort was built in 1939, that lasted well into the 1980s, and then ground rot basically attacked that and destroyed it. These were wooden posts that were not treated chemically as treated lumber is today, and they went directly into the ground. And over about 40 years, nature did its job, and the fort was just not viable anymore, and it was demolished. People liked it, and people said they missed it. And we thought that it was historically important to have it here so people could have a visual idea of the importance of Sunbury during the French and Indian War and later during the American Revolutionary War. So last summer we had groundbreaking ceremony in July, and pretty soon Zortman Construction began the erection of the new fort, the new model, and the engineer, Bear Wolf, the architect, Bear Wolf of Sunbury, used plans that were used from 1939. And so they were modified a bit, but the new model is pretty much a full-scale reproduction of the original model. People will come anytime and see the fort. We have lights on until 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening, and the summer evening is a great time to come. The museum itself is open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the afternoon from 1 to 4, and also by special appointment. And we've already had groups of Cub Scouts come on a Saturday or in the morning, and school kids come in the morning. Call ahead to the Northumberland County Historical Society and make a request for a group visit, and that can be arranged. But people can come Monday through Sunday, weather permitting, and visit the little fort. We have two day-long events coming up in July. On Saturday, July 5th, that's the day after the 4th of July, we have our first annual Fort Augusta Day, and that's a day-long celebration of Fort Augusta and a formal dedication of our new fort. We dedicated the little fort in the fall, but now we're having a big gala event here, and the Fort Augusta Regiment will be here. I'm writing a pageant, and the hope is that we will have people in 18th century dress enact various roles in the history of Fort Augusta, so we'll tell about that. We will have crafts and all sorts of people. Our dance troupe will be here doing 18th century dances. We'll try to bring the culture of this Susquehanna Valley back to life for the late 1800s, late 1700s, from 1756 through the Revolution.